Lee Zhaokun and Luke Garrett are going head-to-head in this best-of-5 sets of first-to-3 solves. They'll alternate starting solves and sets. And Zhaokun chose to start second. Luke inspecting his first solve of the match. That's a clean blue cross start. And a clean OLO PLO, but a lot of pauses, a 643. And an interesting wrinkle in this match is that both competitors are color neutral. So an advantage they usually have is equalized. And it will not advantage either competitor. Both competitors will be looking at all 6 colors for the best available cross. Zhaokun's cube cover fell over unexpectedly. The solve is very smooth. And a nice ZBLL to finish, a 592, so that is a difference. Zhaokun, of course, much more fluent in ZBLL than Luke. Luke does pull them out occasionally, but he doesn't use them every solve. So that was a bit of a rough start for both competitors. These matches always start off a bit nervy and then they settle in. Wow. What an F2L by Zhaokun. A big pause before that ZBLL, but a 434 outstanding. A brilliant solve by Zhaokun. Just found a perfect F2L and then a little pause and then a ZBLL. You can't ask for much better than that. Luke will need to solve out of his mind. That's a good solve, but against a 434, not good enough. And Zhaokun takes a 2-0 lead. Luke just laughing there, thinking, okay, I wasn't going to beat that. Again, Luke is just not fast enough. A 626. And Zhaokun can take the solve with a good solid solve here. This does look like a good scramble. We could see something nice here. Bit of fumble on the start and a huge lockup on that second pair. He's hesitating. What happened to Zhaokun? He fell apart, a 799. And he just gifted Luke a solve. Okay, let's see if Zhaokun can come back from that rough start. Very nice. 474. So Zhaokun comes back from that disaster with a clean masterpiece. And now Luke is looking at a nice scramble. He could have a chance here if he can really pop off. A fluid start, but that 4th pair case is really bad and the last layer is no good. And a DNF. So Zhaokun takes the set 3-1 and all Luke can do is laugh. Zhaokun will start the second set. Pretty easily took the first one with some nice solves, although he did have one disaster. Wow, Zhaokun's F2L is brilliant. A lockup on the last layer, but a 460. That F2L was brilliant. Requires further analysis. And even with the lockup, still a mid-4. Zhaokun is reaching a new level in cubing. And Luke will have to lock in. I mean, is this even possible? Wow, Luke is spectacular! Oh my god, a 444! Luke Garrett! Seems like it was a good scramble. That brilliant F2L by Zhaokun matched by Luke, and he had a cleaner finish. Oh, Luke's F2L. Oh, but a bit of pauses and bad OLO. But a 479! What a finish! Luke turning it up in the second set, and Zhaokun will need to bring the solving he's capable of, frankly, but still a great level to challenge Luke in this set. Okay, and that's an inefficient F2L, but a nice last layer of 503. The execution was nice, but Luke able to sneak by with a 479 and take a 2-0 lead. Down 0-2, can Zhaokun stay composed? Is he rattled by these fast solves? And it's a lockup on the F2L, this isn't good. And a bad OLO, nice PLO, 574. Zhaokun a bit rattled. Can Luke stay locked in? A nice solve here would take the set. Both competitors color neutral. Which will Luke choose? 12. Oh, that's a bit shaky. Just not good enough. A 620, and Luke was a bit shaky there, and Zhaokun takes a solve. Very smooth, very efficient. A terrible E-perm, but a 558. That's just a really unlucky last layer for Luke. He had a nice F2L. He was smooth. His execution was fluid. Zhaokun has an opportunity to tie the set. And Luke basically expects to lose this solve. His F2L is very nice. These last couple pairs are long, but a 570 and Luke takes the set 3-1. Just a few too many moves and a bit too slow turning for Zhaokun, and Luke ties up the match. Luke Locky on that white cross. It's so efficient because the scramble was nice, but a lockup on the last layer is 648, leaving the door wide open for Zhaokun. How quickly the tables can turn. How quickly the nerves can overwhelm you on those crucial solves. But Zhaokun still has to maintain his level and make the most of this very nice scramble. He's deciding which orientation he should start the execution. Oh, that's a clean F2L. Beautiful. Wow, what a transition. A terrible case, but a 538, making the most of his bad luck, and Zhaokun takes a 1-0 lead. Oh, a very fast start by Zhaokun, but a hesitation on that third pair, and a lockup on the last layer of 550, giving Luke a chance. But Luke has to lock in. He has to make no mistakes. He has to bring his cleanest solving to stay in the match. Oh, Luke's start is brilliant. A very smooth start and a last layer case that he didn't want to see, but a 521, and he ties up the set. So Luke has had some bad solves, but he's also had some brilliant solves. And the match is tied. Okay, that was a bit of a sloppy cross by Luke and a bad third pair and a bad last layer. 772. And Zhaokun has a free solve here, so despite Luke's success on his fast solves, his bad solves are really going to kill him. He can't let those continue to come. Of course, Zhaokun still needs a 771. He still needs to solve the cube. We could see something special here. Oh, Zhaokun's F2L is brilliant again. So smooth, a 471. And Zhaokun has just been the model of consistency so far in this match. Luke, on the other hand, has been oscillating between great solves and bad solves. And in Monkey League, if your bad solves are poorly timed, it's over. Oh, this is a smooth start. Wow, Zhaokun again. Oh, he's a bit locky on the ZBLL, 506. Zhaokun's F2Ls are so efficient and his turning is so solid. He just never locks up and it makes you feel like everything he's found is the correct answer to the puzzle in front of him. Luke Garrett also finding a nice start, but his hesitation on the third pair. And a 5 flat! Luke Garrett is clutch! A 5 flat and he ties up the set. A brilliant finish to that solve. And Luke, despite his inconsistency, brings the solving when it matters most. Oh my. Zhaokun looked frustrated there. He knows he's been solving better in this match, but despite that, he's one solve away from going down a set. Luke's solve is smooth. The transition, nice cases, a 519. Putting maximum pressure on Zhaokun. What a solve by Luke in the clutch. Move by move, solve by solve, Luke Garrett stays in the match, and he could take the lead if Zhaokun can't bring a fantastic solve here on the 5th solve of the set. Oh, Zhaokun's locking up. He's nervous. What happened? Zhaokun's nervous. And Luke takes the set. Zhaokun fell apart, and Luke takes a 2-1 lead. Oh my goodness. What a set by Luke Garrett. And Zhaokun, who chose to start second, will start first down a set. The solve is smooth. Zhaokun's F12s are nice, but that one, a PLL skip for Zhaokun, a 439. That was very lucky. He made it look easy. And Luke will need a PLL skip of his own to have a chance on this solve. F2L is fantastic. Oh, that's a tough last pair. Not the greatest last layers. A 608, and Zhaokun takes the first solve. Wow. What a start by Luke. 417. What a solve. No problems with that one. My goodness, Luke Garrett. Luke Garrett, 417. We saw the mid-threes in the warm-up, but he brings it in the match as well. Is this an easy scramble? Both competitors are color neutral, so if there's an easy scramble on any color, they'll both see it. Zhaokun's F2L is good as well. Oh, but the 4th pair hesitation. He tried to do ZBLS in a 522. He succeeded with the ZBLS, but it was not fast enough, and the set is tied. Zhaokun looking in disbelief at Luke Garrett's brilliant times. He has not solved poorly. His solves have been good, but on the crucial solves, he's faltered. He needs to focus and solve well. Very smooth. Nice F2L. An easy case of 430. He makes it look trivial. The pressure is insane. 4.3 on 2 solves in this set. And Luke Garrett will have to amaze us again. Okay. Yeah, that's just not going to cut it. A 585. And Zhaokun takes the lead, but my goodness, Zhaokun having a rough time in this match despite brilliant solving. Still down a set. Here's Luke. Down 2-1. Can he make a comeback with a strong solve here? Well, that's a brilliant red cross, but that fourth pair is bad. Just a tough case, and that looks like a +2. So Luke leaves the door wide open for Zhaokun to tie up the match. 748 or better will be sufficient for Zhaokun. That's the level where I don't think he's going to fall apart to that degree. Wow, what a solve by Zhaokun. And he's got the ZBLL. Really long solution, a 601. What a long algorithm. Maybe he messed it up.
Dude.
But he takes the set 3-1.
Sorry.
And Luke wishing he hadn't +2'd. The fifth set. The deciding set. It all comes down to this. He's a bit shaky. There's a bit of a fumble there on the start, but his turning is nice, and a ZBLL. Brilliant 484. Luke Garrett means business. A nod of the head. The intimidation factor. What's going through Zhaokun's mind? Every time he thinks he's got him beat, Luke Garrett comes back. He's like a cat with 9 lives. Oh, Zhaokun's a bit lucky, but it was such a good solution. And a 565, Luke Garrett taking the lead. And Zhaokun was just a bit sloppy. Can Zhaokun focus in the clutch? There's a long F2L. A 513. His last layer execution is so fast. But what will Luke Garrett make of this scramble? He needs a 512. Oh, that's a fumble. It looks efficient, but not the fourth pair. Nope. 656, and it's 1-1. What was once a best of 5 sets of first to 3 solves is now a best of 3 solves. Zhaokun has been faster, but Luke has been more clutch. And both factors play a role in deciding the victor. That was a clean pickup. Wow, what an F2L. So clean, terrible cases, 552, but he made the best of his bad luck. Terrible cases. Praying that Zhaokun can't beat a 552. He knows it's a big ask. Zhaokun's lucky. Oh, that's a bad case, but a 528, and Zhaokun takes the lead. Zhaokun's F2L is very efficient. Oh, but what happened? The last layer fell apart at 632. Zhaokun crumbling. Can Luke Garrett lock in? This is a solve he can beat. And if he can't, he loses the match. Oh no, the F2L is shaky. Oh, but he messed up. He messed up. He messed up.
Man.
The chance was there.
Right.
But both competitors crumble in the final solve, and Zhaokun takes the match 3-2, winning the final set 3-1. Oh dear.
Man.
So at the start of this match, Zhaokun seemed to be solving much better, but then in those next two sets, you just brought amazing solve after solve. How did you make that switch?
So after the first set, I thought my cube was bad, so I actually switched to my warm-up cube for the next 4 sets, and that seemed to help. But I don't know, I guess I was just, something just kind of flipped, and I was able to actually solve pretty well, which I'm usually not able to in Monkey League in general. So yeah, I'm not really sure what happened besides the cube switch, but I guess I'm happy I switched because it seemed to really work out for me.
Yeah, and we want to ask Zhaokun how he was feeling when he seemed to be solving faster, but Luke just kept taking the clutch solves.
交换就是你之前有几把还的很好，结果 Luke 在关键的时候还是能追上你，你是什么感觉？
很无奈。
什么？
很无奈。
哦，很无奈。So he feels, yeah, he just accept it and just try to perform better.
Yeah, makes sense. Could we ask Zhaokun how he has felt about his solving in Monkey League? We know he had a crazy first match with Xuanyi where he barely lost, and how he prepared for this match coming off of that amazing first match.
好的，你的上一场比赛就非常的精彩，然后这一场比赛也是比的很漫长。你是上一场比赛之后到这场比赛之前，你有做些什么准备吗？
其实就是在家练习。正常练习。
还有别的吗？Okay, he said he just keep practice and just show his best.
Yeah, makes sense. Could we ask Zhaokun what are his goals for this season in Monkey League? You know, it's his first time. Like, what are his goals and what is he most looking forward to?
你在这个比赛有什么目标吗？然后你希望跟谁对战呢？
目标的话，其实就是打好每一把，然后就是下一场的话，希望能跟 Team 打一场。
Okay, so his goal is just to do his best on every show, and he's looking forward to match with Timo.
Okay, well, hopefully we'll get to see that. Luke, so this was one of your, I think this was your best Monkey League match, probably one of your better ones.
Yeah, I agree.
And so, what are you taking away from this match? What can you build on this going forward?
Probably figure out my cube setup before the match. Well, I mean, I guess I tried to this time, but it just wasn't right. And then I guess, I don't know, it gives me a lot more confidence in my ability to actually perform pretty well, because, you know, most of my Monkey League matches in my life have been like pretty mediocre. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. It gives me confidence for my next matches. I might actually have a chance. Yeah.
All right, that's good to hear. All right, so thank you both. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Awesome.